Okay, here we are again. Another episode 11 of our show, and we're gonna do something a little bit different today. Normally, I just put up a game and I let it kick my ass. I don't let it; it just does it. um, but today I want to talk about emulators. I'm a big part of the emulator community. If you don't know, and you probably do. Um, Emulators are if you want to, let's say, play like a NES game on your system, you use an emulator, you get a ROM, which is the actual game itself, and you can play the games on your PCs, and they have them for pretty much every gaming system. Um, and recently I started using this program called Retroarch, or Retroarch, I don't know which it's supposed to be, but either way, what it is it's fucking cool as hell. And it's kind of a front end. So instead of normally, if I'm going to play, a Wii game, I got to load up Dolphin emulator, and then if I want to play NES, I got to load up Nesticle, and I've got to do different settings in all of them, and they're all very limited. And with RetroArch, it's kind of a big front end, and it has built-in what they call cores, but those are the emulators. They have them pretty much for everything, and so I can have everything in one place. It's very cool. So let's go ahead and bring that up. By the way, this is the Valyard from Doctor Who. If you write for Doctor Who, will you please bring the goddamn Valyard back? And this is not the Valyard. This is a bunch of Jawas stealing a Dalek. Okay, anyway, go into RetroArch. All right, so pretty simple looking. But as you can see, this is where I've got like all my different game collections. Now, let me say this. Um, so it's illegal to just download these ROMs if you don't own them. I don't know where it sits legally if you do own them, but at least I don't feel guilty because I've at least purchased most of them. All of the gaming system ones I have owned at some point and paid for, and the arcade games, well, uh, maybe not all of them, but most of them I've had either on collections or I've actually owned the arcade system or whatever. So I'm not suggesting if you download them illegally and you get busted, don't tell them Chris told you to do it because he didn't. um, anyway, so the cool thing is not only can you play them the way they usually look, but you can also. So let's pull one up. You know what? One of the games I love is Cool Spot, and we'll play it on Genesis. And so Cool Spot, if you're old like me, you remember the old Seven Up commercials, and they had this little character. It was a red dot with sunglasses named Spot, and they made a video game with him, right? And surprisingly, it was pretty good. And so the reason I bring that up is the cool thing you can also do with this is not just play the way they used to look. So let's pop this up. By the way, with my game controller, um, I find it works best if you're using Bluetooth. If you actually plug it in, then it'll read it as an Xbox controller. I have had some problems with disconnects, so we'll see if it does that. Anyway, there's Cool Spot. Look, he's got no eyeballs. Why does he even wear sunglasses? So, cool things. Here it is. You can see the graphics are, retro, right? They're back to what the original ones were. And of course, my game controller is not working. There we go. All right, so hopefully it won't disconnect because I was having problems with the power. Let me see if I plug it back in if it'll work now. All right, let's try again. There we go. So, yeah, it's in the original style because it's the ROM. The ROM is basically the game, and it's just what you bought whenever you bought it. Love that reggae sound, right? Just do this for a second. This is the game. You basically just collect like them underwear though. Okay, so let's get out of here. So now what you can do is you can actually change the way it all looks. So if I go down to shaders, I hit awesome. Let me switch to mouse because that's easier. And I go, whoops, get out of here. Go back. Oh, god dang it. And already we're having problems. All right. Right, so let's click on shaders. Come on, man. All right, we're gonna get out of here because something has gone wrong. Let's do it again. It's free software, man. What do you want? All right, let's go back to explore. Let's go back to cool spot. Bring that up. Run it. Once it starts, I'll tell you about those achievements in a moment too, but I do want to show you how you can um, change kind of how things look. So if I go to shaders and I go load and let's do a preset, the GSL is pretty cool. And we go, come on, presets. And let's do the, where is it here? Here we go, the scale effects, yeah, right? So it adds that shader, and then I go back, and then I return. Now, you can see it's starting to smooth out, and it looks a lot nicer than it did. There's all kinds of effects and shaders you can do. See, it looks a little bit nicer. Right? Oh, anyway, so cool stuff, right? Cool stuff. Let's close this one. And yeah, and there's oh, so let's talk about these achievements. So if I go into oh, it's under main, yeah, online updater. So they have this section for uh, where are they? Is that right here? No, no. Go back. Settings must be under settings. Yeah, there it is. Achievements. So you go into achievements, and if you're an achievement whore like me, which I am, I love achievements. Retroarch itself doesn't do it, but there's a group called Retro Achievements, I think it is, and you can sign up with them, and then they've written up a lot of achievements and stuff, and they'll pop up. Not all games have them, but it's very cool. Just a way to kind of you can set up leaderboards by doing that and stuff like that. All right. So anyway, so I have achievements set up. If you see that come up, that's why. And we're going to start with my favorite game ever. So just some of the games I got. 2600, 32X. That's what was that? It was a PlayStation 32 or Sega 32. Arcade is just standard arcade games, or MAME, if you've used that emulator. It's probably the biggest emulator there is. And then just a bunch of different ones. And I want to share the Wii because that plays out well. And again, on these consoles, I've purchased every one of these. Um, that one doesn't work so well, so we're going to remove it. And let's show, Donkey Kong Country Returns. So you get an idea of how cool this looks. It's just like owning a Wii. And you can see that one has none. And this disconnect, some games do it a lot, some don't ever. But here's another thing, is it also emulates, right now I can't get past this, but if I go to F1 again and I go to controllers, I can emulate the controllers too to make it work better. So like for instance, for port 1, we're going to change from the retro pad. Well, actually go back. And I like to, yeah, it is set. Okay. Go back. Go to the retro pad and go to the Wiimote. You know, those little Wii remotes, right? And do the sideways ones. That's the type of games I like to play. It's platforms, and they work best that way. Hit OK. And go back. And back into the game. You can see now I can control that. It's a great game, by the way. I've also been able to map, with the Wiimote, of course, you could move it around and stuff, and a lot of their games incorporated that. And with, you can map that. So I've got mapped to one of my triggers where you shake up and down. So when you see on the screen that shakes up and down, and then I do something, it's because I'm just pressing the key I mapped to it. So let's go into my game. This is when I already started. Jungle Hijinks, the Donkey Kong games, they're one of my favorites. Especially their, there we go. So yeah, you see there's the Wiimote, so I just hit my button. So I'm not actually shaking. I'll show you here in a minute. As soon as it goes up. So I would just press that one trigger, and it's all mapped, and it's pretty cool. Alright, hopefully it doesn't disconnect on us. Uh-oh. That's basically it. I will say there are some broken curves to Retroarch. Alright, you gotta learn to download the right cores, and not all cores work with every game. Come on, one more banana. There it goes. just get through this level and move on. Good. Past here. We'll stop here. All right. So the other nice thing is I can take screenshots. I could save. So you know, in this game, it's not a big deal because it already has a save. But if I was doing like an arcade game, I could save where I am instead of having to start every single time over again. Tons of stuff, man. Love this game. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay, so let's blah 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 blah. Let's close it. Go. Now we're gonna play one of, well, not one of my favorite game ever, 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 ever. So let's go to our, actually, let's just search it. Oh, I think I have it under favorites. Come think of it. Hey, you can do music and images and videos and stuff. I haven't really messed around with that stuff yet. I'll go to favorites, and there you go, Centipede. Oh, I love me some Centipede, man. I still play Centipede every day. So we're gonna go ahead, and so these are the different cores I was talking about. Let me show you those real quick. So if you want to see, these are the cores I've got loaded. And like I said, each one of these is an emulator. And you know, it's like I've got two of the MAMEs, right? This is for arcade and this is also for arcade because not every core works with every ROM. So I have some arcade ROMs that don't work with the Final Burn Neo, although that one tends to work with most of them. Here's one Commodore. I was trying to get Commodore games working, and so I put two on here, but neither of them actually worked. So I gave up trying to figure it out. It wasn't that big a deal. Anyway, back to my favorites. We're going to play some Centipede. And once you actually click on one of those for a game, then it sets the core association, which I could redo if I wanted, but I don't need to. All right, you ready? Let's have some. So you can see this one has no achievements, which sucks. I gotta see if I can learn how to create those. I might do that. That sounds like it might be fun. Maybe that'll be a future show. Yeah, once I get it working. All right, so I use the buttons on the controller to get a coin added. And jeez. Don't, you know, every time. Okay, so sometimes, here's the other thing. For some reason, it's not saving my controller settings all the time, and I have to go back in and redo them. Centipede obviously works best with a mouse, so let's go to controls, and we're going to change that control from classic to full mouse. We're going full on mouse, bitches. All right. And now I should be able to use that. There we go. that's my high score. It's not very big because I just started playing it on Retroarch. Some bitch. Come on. And that's that. Yeah, there you go. Well, beat my score anyway. Let's play one more. First one's always practice. Always want to get rid of these mushrooms who will be a problem later on. Oh, that ain't even cool. That is not even cool. That is also not even cool. These little bastards on the bottom, you gotta get them, because even though they're going up, they eventually hit a mushroom, and they come back down. See if I can at least beat my score. Oh, son of a bitch. Did not beat it, although, I beat the other one. Alright. Gotta get all those to be me. Alright, let's You know what? Let's go to another one of my favorites. Go back and we'll do some Donkey Kong. Problem with Donkey Kong, the ROM I have, it is missing some sounds, so we'll just have to go with the way it is. So, but let's do it. I don't know what that would look like with the shader. We should try that. Oh, I did. This one does have achievements, and I unlocked it. Let's see what happens if we do it with shaders. Well, let's play. Yeah, let's play one normal, and then we'll try one with the shader on and see if it looks weird. There's a bunch of different shaders. I've only tried the one so far that makes it kind of funky looking. And here we go. See, I missed that sound when he's running. They never come up when you have the hammer. Alright. I can get pretty high, I'll tell you that much. I don't mean from the game scores. So you gotta get all these little rivets down. Unfortunately, I've learned the hard way you can't jump when you have the rivet on there. Come on. See, that's some bullshit right there. Cool thing about these emulators too, like you can use cheats and stuff, so I could change, to 1,000,000 lives if I wanted, or... Oh, shit. I do that one a lot. Sometimes it's not actually worth taking the hammers because you get yourself killed. And the thing about these old arcade games was they were all about patterns. You learn to do the pattern, especially with Pac-Man. I probably still have those patterns. Oh, this is my favorite level. This one's kind of hard. I don't know what I did. There was a murder-suicide right there. Some bitch. Alright, that's that's the game. So let's oh look, I can did get a high score. Oh, I got the high score, didn't I? It's not actually all that impressive right now, because, like I said, there's not that many scores in here. I gotta get people to play this. Okay. So let's set this up with a shader and see how it looks. Dun, 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 dun. Where is the shader? I hate this stupid information here. Come on, get out of there. Shaders. Let's go load. We're going to do that GSL. We're going to go to presets. And we're going to go and do that. Alright, let's see how this looks. Probably look ridiculous. Oh, apply changes. Probably look ridiculous. Come on. Oh, idiot. There you go. Oh, that's pretty bizarre looking. Actually, it's kind of cool. Look, you can see her underpants. It's just bizarre looking. I hope it don't come down. Thank you. God, it's so weird looking. Run the patterns. Yeah, come on down, baby. I'm in trouble. These shaders are pretty cool looking. That's the only problem is these things get stuck sometimes. Come on, buddy. Oh, cheating fucks. a great documentary called The King of Kong. You all should check out about. It's like the Rocky of video games, and it's about this guy trying to get the high score on Donkey Kong, and the dude's amazing. You really should check it out. In fact, actually, now that I think about it, as soon as I finish this video, I think I'm gonna one more character. I think I'm gonna go watch that because it was so good. Ah, you fucker! Didn't beat the high score. Did not. Okay. Since we're at it, we're gonna do one last game here. What should we do? Let's keep going old school and do. How about some Ms. Pac-Man? Hey, you know the difference between Pac-Man and Ms. Pac-Man? You don't mind when Ms. Pac-Man eats you. Okay, hang on a second. Let's get out of here. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Close content. Let's go back. Go back. Let's go find it. And let's see, Junior Pac-Man. What the? There we go. Ms. Pac bootleg. What's that? I didn't mean that. I'm telling you now. We'll encrypt it. We're gonna play the standard. I think that's a standard. This was the opening ROM thing. Whenever you turned one of these on, look, there's no damn achievements on this one either. What the hell? Oh, there's also no. Why is this not giving me a credit? There it goes. We'll just stick with this and hopefully it doesn't disconnect us. Patterns. It's all about patterns. Bastards. Uh-oh. Got right up under her skirt. I will say I was never very good at this Pac-Man, but I love it. My dad, when I was a kid, we would go to the arcades and man, he would go crazy with these things. Ah! And he would start playing this game and moving around and just laughing his ass off. And oh, are you shitting me? Oh, I got the big high score of 4,000. That's some bullshit. Okay, we do one more. One more. Let's do. Let's take a random. Close that. Close it. And let's go back. Let's go back. And let's pick a random arcade game. Let's see what we got here. I wish that's what they need, is they need a random button that just randomly pops something up. What should we play? Oh, I know. Go back to, there's another game that I'm terrible at, but that I always loved. Burger Time. Oh, I'm awful about this one. So the whole point here is to make burgers. You got a little pepper button, but I don't remember what it is. is. Ah, as I say, I'm not very good at this one. I think what you want to do is take this top guy all the way up. Oh, I shipped my paper down instead. This was the problem, is you get stuck on these things. Get some ice. Nope. And that's the problem, is I suck at this game. Okay. Well, we're gonna stop here, but I hope you liked it. I hope you get into emulators. They're so much fun. And like I said, don't pirate. The people I used to know are laughing their asses off. I just said that. Don't pirate stuff. It's not polite. And yeah, and so give her a shot. Go play some Retroarch. Around with emulators. Find your favorite systems, and it's so much fun. I didn't even lose my shit when I lost the games over and over and over again, did I? All right. Yeah, take it easy, all. Oh, hey, by the way, I left this part out because I had so much fun. I forgot to tell you. Subscribe to my goddamn channel. Down below, you'll see a little box. Click on it and subscribe to the channel so that maybe, hey, maybe I can make some money out of this. I'm not in it for the money, but I won't turn it down either. All right, bye.